Out. There's a car about to drive past, but there should be a factor.
Okay. Throttle closed, ignition switch. Go ahead. Should I go ahead and start or wait for the car?
That's fine, you can go there. Oh, they're driving out, actually.
Yeah, I'll just wait 1 sec.
Oh, well, there now.
Okay. Oil pressure's up. Headset is on.
You can just roll the throttle up gently just to keep it between 50 to 60 while the clutch engages, otherwise it does it bogs down a little bit. But when it does engage, you then want to, when the needles join, you just want to roll back and make sure it stays 50 to 60.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to roll it up to 70 to 75.
Okay, might as well get the avionics running at this point, get the ATIS information, and get our clearance as well.
ATIS.
248 traffic.
1279.
Boeing 717, rolling runway right. Rock 248, we're looking.
For visual approach. Runway 8 left, 4 left closed. Taxiway Echo between Taxiway Alpha and Taxiway Bravo closed. Taxiway Hotel between runway 8 left and Taxiway Alpha closed. Taxiway Kilo between runway 4 right and Taxiway Alpha closed. Taxiway Romeo Alpha closed between Taxiway Romeo Hotel and departure and runway 8 right. Gate Golf 3 closed. Land IE. Pac 10 out of service. South Kauai VOR out of service. Use caution, personnel and equipment working adjacent to all runways and taxiways. Caution, multiple cranes vicinity of inter-island ramp and departure and runway 4 right. Honolulu approach wind 8.3 out of service, use wind 20.9. Wind 24.8 out of service, use wind 35.4. Honolulu clearance wind 21.4 and 28 1.4 out of service, use wind 28.6, 5 and 323.05. Read backhaul control instructions. Increase bird strike hazard on runways. Air Met Sierra update 4 valid. More information at Honolulu. Automated flight service station. Advise on initial contact. You have information Golf. Honolulu International Airport AITIS information Golf, wind 853 Zulu, wind 050 at wind 2, visibility wind 0, few clouds at 2,400, 3,500 scattered, temperature 27, dew point 20, altimeter 3002, landing and departing runways 4 and 8. Expect ILS, RMAVV Yankee, for visual approach. Runway 8 left, 4 left closed. taxiway Echo between taxiway Alpha and taxiway Bravo closed.
So you want that's the
taxiway Alpha.
The standby. Okay.
Taxiway Kilo between
Yeah.
runway 4 right and taxiway Alpha closed.
So yeah, the 121.4 is not operational for some reason at the moment. So we're using 128.65 as the clearance delivery frequency.
Okay. That was weird because I thought last time they said it was fixed.
Out of service.
Yeah. And then the next flight it was out again.
Alright.
Use caution personnel and equipment working adjacent to all runways and taxiways. Caution multiple cranes vicinity of inter-island ramp and departure and runway 4 right.
I'm kind of curious to know what causes them to have these frequencies out. Because the interesting thing is that the clearance delivery, it's not just the VHF frequency, it's the UHF frequency that they've changed as well.
Out of service use 128.6, 5 and 323.05.
Cool.
Read back.
Or was it tower next, huh?
To be honest, what I quite often do is I leave that because that's the one I'm expecting is the clearance. So then when I want to go to tower, I just kind of press that, set tower there, and then switch back again.
Oh, okay.
So you're cool, but it just for the read back, and then it's like, is that the right one? Cool. If it is, then yeah, you can just read off the score code.
Okay. So I guess I'll call them up, huh?
Yep.
Let's see. With Golf, Red Hill 2.
Yep.
Honolulu clearance, helicopter November 9er 48 Whiskey Bravo, looking for Red Hill 2 departure with Golf. Maybe try again, huh? No.
Just give them a second. Sometimes they're...
Helicopter 948 Whiskey Bravo Honolulu clearance cleared out of Bravo airspace by Red Hill to a departure. Maintain VFR at or below 1,000. Departure frequency is 119.1, squawk 0261.
And helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo cleared out of Bravo, Red Hill 2 departure at or below 1,000, 119.1 and 0261.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, refer to verify mission Golf.
And yes, I have Golf, 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Thanks.
Oh, wrong one.
Okay, and switch them back over again so you're on the right.
I'm on tower.
Yep.
Okay, so we still got to do the horn check and bring up the RPM.
Okay, did you release the frictions? And did you check your manifold pressure limits?
Yeah, map chart, it's about 30, 32, so 22.9 and 23.8.
Cool.
Okay, so friction's coming off.
Thank you.
I'll get the cyclic.
Okay, go ahead.
UPS 5th, correction, UPS 34 heavy traffic.
Okay, the cyclic friction is off.
I'm going to go ahead and bring up the RPM.
Runway 8 right, clear for takeoff, UPS 34 heavy.
And Cloud 44, kind of ground, thanks. 44 is one.
Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and check the horn. Off the micro switch. And horn works.
Okay, ideally a little bit slower, just so you don't split the needles.
Okay.
Okay.
Even slower, got it. Okay, lights are out. Tax match. Gauges in the green. Ignition keys on both. Frequencies are ready to go. Transponder.
Okay, check the volume as well of the radio.
Probably right around there, I think.
Yeah, just because when you're at 104% it is noisier.
Right.
You don't want to be trying to adjust the radio.
Once you're on the move. Okay, trim friction's off. Governor is on. And
Okay.
transponder on altimeters.
Yeah, and we'll also throw the landing and nav lights on as well here. It's not on that checklist, but cool. Okay, clear left and rear. Okay, you can pick up.
Okay, I can pick up.
Heading right, 155, UPS 34 heavy.
Honolulu Tower, Diamond 68
0 Delta Sierra at golf course, 1,500 for 800, 0 Delta Sierra. Descending the pattern altitude, continuing, waiting for your call, 0 Delta Sierra.
34 heavy. 200 depart GPS 34 heavy, good day. 1205, caution, wait terminus for that heavy. 47, caution. Wait terminus, take departure. No problem, contact departure, 1205, see you, caution wait.
Hello, tower, Mauna Loa Helicopters, ready for shoreline 6.
Mauna Loa Helicopters, hold traffic will depart runway 4.
Hold and look at the traffic, alright, Mauna Loa Helicopters.
United 1221, traffic to caravan along the shoreline south.
Okay, so there's another helicopter which is about to take off.
Okay.
They're going to be coming from our left-hand side. They're not cleared to take off.
Runway 8, right line of point.
A little bit left pedal. A little bit of speed will just help make things a little bit more stable. Just kind of a normal walking pace.
You can slow down, maintain full practical speed.
Slowing down, 0 Delta Sierra.
Come just a little bit to the left, stay away from the fuel trucks.
Okay. Line up and wait, traffic, stay silent, star on downward.
Florida Delta, line up and wait, Mahalo, 504.
Plan 135, expedite for me to the end, please. Turn left, cross runway 4 left, then cut ground 1.9er traffic waiting to depart behind.
Okay, well, expedite turn left, go to ground, thanks, while 35. Hello, tower, uniform 186, square mile, 594 right.
Upon 186, heavy on the tower, wind 0608, wind gust 16, runway 4 right, clear to land number 2, following a diamond star downwind.
4 right, clear to land, uniform 186.
Okay, I'm gonna wave these guys past.
4 right, clear to land, wind 0608, gust 16, traffic holding position.
Turning base, clear to land, 4 right, 0 Delta Sierra.
I guess he didn't see you.
He might be, he's coming down this way.
Okay.
Number 0 Delta Sierra, you can resume normal speed now, turn base.
Roger, thank you, 0 Delta Sierra.
So should we move out, or?
No, you're just going to stay here. You're going to make me call the tower.
Yeah.
For departure, 1221.
Alpha 504, wind 050, gust 16, runway 4 right at Fox, Delta, clear for takeoff.
4 right at Fox, Delta, clear for takeoff, Mahalo, 504.
Okay, so to tower?
Honolulu Tower, helicopter 948, Whiskey Bravo, ready for Red Hill 2.
Okay.
Honolulu Tower, helicopter November 948, Whiskey Bravo, ready for Red Hill 2 departure.
Helicopter 948, Whiskey Bravo, Honolulu Tower, hold number 2 on the ramp.
And holding number 2, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
So basically, the other aircraft was waiting so they could see that.
Caravan 4 right in sight.
129er, thank you, pass behind that helicopter, depart south ramp on main east wall, runways 10507, gust 16.
Behind the caravan, support pilot on risk, Mauna Loa Helicopters.
Come on, Stefan. Okay, so the 44 is lifting.
Okay.
And line 228, continue holding in position, traffic to arrive runway 48, I'll get you going soon.
Right, 228.
Mahalo 504, heading 120, contact departure.
20 departure, Mahalo, 504.
Diamond star 0 Delta Sierra, turn right at Foxtrot if able.
Right on Foxtrot, 0 Delta Sierra.
Diamond star 0 Delta Sierra, thanks. Foxtrot and Charlie to the T's, monitor ground point 9, thanks for your help.
Right on Foxtrot, taxi, Charlie. No problem, 0 Delta Sierra.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, Honolulu Tower, depart south ramp on risk, remain east of all runways, wind 0508, gust 15.
Okay, departing remain east of all runways, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
So I'm going to go ahead and pull out here.
Yeah.
Honolulu Tower, District 7.
District 7, Honolulu Tower.
7 only short of 8 left.
Cool, keep going. A little bit further.
That's we'll remain clear of all other runways.
District 7, roger, proceed as requested.
Proceed requested, District 7.
Okay, do our pre-takeoff checks.
Hey, lights out, tax match, everything's in the green wind direction directly down the taxiway.
Okay. Cool, let's go.
Here we go, on the roll.
land, I'll get you out there.
Tower Engineer 8, roger that.
Okay, let it start coming up. We want to get a bit of height here to...
787 overflying your runway, wind 05011, gust 15, runway 8 right, clear takeoff.
8 right, clear for takeoff, point 228.
UPS 902 Heavy, Holland Tower, continue taxi, runway 8 right.
Taxi rear on UPS 902 Heavy.
Okay, you can start your turn. Clear to the left. One little thing for the for hover taxiing. It's easier if you crab into the wind, but it's got a high risk of a dynamic rollover if you have an engine failure. So when we're taxiing we want to be pointing in the direction that we're
moving.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
On the 186 Heavy, turn left at the end, cross, runway 4 left, and contact ground 1219.
Down left, cross 4 left, contact ground 1219 now, Uniform 186.
My Thai 11 flight tunnel the tower, caution, wake turbulence heavy, Boeing 787 arrived, William 04012, gust 15, runway 48, clear the way.
Bit of headwind here.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, contact departure.
And Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, switching. 8CF departure, helicopter November 948 Whiskey Bravo with your Red Hill 2 departure, 650 feet climbing.
Okay, 948 Whiskey Bravo, should departure, radar contact. ACF departure, 274 lane Mike, about 1 mile northwest of interchange, of Mason Hotel. Number 7 Echo Mike, are you able to maintain net above 2,500?
We can try 7 Echo Mike, hold 2 with these clouds.
Okay, number 7 Echo Mike, then no need, just maintain 2,000.
Roger, 7 Echo Mike.
10 November 4 Mike.
Affirmative 4 Mike.
4 Mike, ACF for use caution, there is a Skyhawk holding at interchange at 2,000, so if you, I'm going to need to hold you, I prefer you go to Harbor View to hold.
Right, we have that Skyhawk hold over there, 22 in sight, 4 Mike.
4 Mike, maintain the separation of that Skyhawk and squawk 1603.
603, and we'll maintain the separation, 4 Mike.
Blue Tail, you can contact down when you're ready.
Okay.
Mahalo 40, additional traffic over the interchange maneuvering is another Cessna.
Getting busy out here.
Oh yeah.
And number 7 Echo Mike, so you are able to maintain 2,500?
Yes, sir, we're going up there now to give that other Skyhawk some room.
Maintain the part 2,500.
Maintain 257 Echo Mike.
November 4 Mike, radar contact 1 mile north of the interchange, sea altitude.
1,700 for Mike.
4 Mike, roger. That Skyhawk is holding there at 2,500. You can hold at the interchange, maintain the part 2,000.
We'll maintain 2,000 when we get that traffic site, 4 Mike over the interchange.
Roger. Mama 40, flight on Bravo Space, get north 6 arrival, runway 4 right, maintain 1,500.
6 arrival, 4 right, 1,500, Mahalo 40.
We'll approach Blue 65, Harbor View for North 6 arrival with hotel.
For Mike, say again, altitude and verify information, hotel.
We're at 1,800 right now, we have hotel for Mike.
For Mike, roger, hold at the interchange.
Hold the interchange.
Okay, so
Got a bunch of guys over here, huh?
yeah.
Welcome 1676, Blue 65.
And Mahalo 40, just verify north 6 arrival, runway 4 right.
6 arrival, 4 right, Mahalo 40.
40, roger. You're following the last element S22, you're about a 3 mile final.
Roger, Mahalo 40.
Blue use caution over the freeway.
What's the altitude?
Northwest by helicopter 1000.
Come to the right.
A little to the right.
Blue to
Yeah.
traffic, I him to the right. Helicopter Whiskey Bravo traffic, 12 o'clock in the mile, maneuvering blue helicopter 1000.
Go ahead.
Looking for traffic, Whiskey Bravo.
65 radar contact, Harbor View, Clinton Bravo Station.
Yeah, I was trying to work out whether that was the one he was talking about.
Mahalo 40, contact tower.
There are multiple blues down here.
Over to tower, Mahalo 40.
Yeah, he came out of us quick, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
I was a little bit reluctant to always to kind of just assume that the traffic that I'm looking at is the
What they're talking about, yeah.
Yes, sir, I do have a hotel. We're at 1,000 feet for Blue 65. Blue 65, thank you.
I've had students do that before. They've just kind of immediately, oh yeah, I have the traffic in sight. It's like, well,
where are they?
Copy Whiskey Bravo, traffic Cessna holding at interchange at 2000, leaving on the Bravo airspace, radar to service cockpit, power exchange approved.
And helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo looking for traffic and squawking VFR for change of frequency. Thank you.
Number 7 Nickel Mike, do you still have the Skyhawk at interchange in sight at 2000?
there's
You got the Skyhawk.
there's one aircraft over the
interchange.
interchange.
And hold once you pass the maintain this separation from that traffic. Once you pass the maintain.
There's a second there, lower down. They're about to pass over each other. Yeah, I've had students, they just report, oh yeah, traffic in sight. Cool, but it's not the traffic they're talking about.
Blue 28 traffic holding at, correction, Blue 65. Traffic from the interchange Ford Island is the Skyhawk. We'll be holding at 2000.
Okay, Roger, I got a visual on Skyhawk. We'll maintain visual step for Blue 65.
Blue 65, Roger. Maintain
another blue down there.
And
Ford Island,
ready.
Okay, contact tower when we're down at 4. Thank you, 65.
7 Mike, that's helicopter traffic inside, red low to the right. 7 Nickel Mike, Roger. Hold at Ford Island, still waiting on the sequence. Roger that, hold at Ford Island, Mike. Number 4 Mike, traffic 12 o'clock and half a mile, westbound outfit in case 900. Looking for traffic, 4 Mike.
Yeah, I got him. Still circling.
Yep. Busy today. But this is why we stay on frequency for a little bit.
Right.
We'll stay on frequency for a little bit longer than we normally would, just
because he's right in front of us.
Yeah, exactly. And he should be no factor for us. I think he's got a hold at 2,000 feet, so we're at 800. We've got plenty of vertical separation. But it's always nice to know.
Yeah. Or hear what he's doing.
Yeah. You can hit channel select once more, because that's the alternate departure frequency. That's Hau'oli Lā Hānau.
Okay, 119.8.
Number 7 Nickel Mike, make a right turn and proceed southwest bound.
Right turn, southwest bound, 7 Nickel Mike.
Interesting.
So he's going where we're going?
He's going somewhere down that way. Not a long way from the clouds.
He's still turning.
Or was that the other? No, he's still turning.
He's still in a turn, yeah.
Number 7 Nickel Mike, traffic on the 4 mile final runway, 4 right Boeing 717, report traffic in sight.
4 right, looking for that traffic, 7 Nickel Mike.
This is the other aircraft. He's being sent out so they can visually identify the other aircraft, I think. The traffic.
Number 7 Nickel Mike, maintain this separation from the Boeing 717 and pass behind them. You're cleared in Bravo space for a left base to runway 8 right, runway 8 right.
Left base for 8 right after Boeing traffic, 77 Nickel Mike.
I'm going to go ahead and
yeah.
hiatus.
Service. Pilot controlled lighting out of service. Remarked has this weather information available for the Hawaiian Islands. New flight service on 122.2. Airfield advisories, cloud wind out of an ATOS equipment located northeast of
One more button press on the channel selector will get you a tower.
Residential areas, Kapolei High School and Camo Industrial Park. By initial contact, you have Echo. Collect permission, Echo Time 1953 Zulu Station, winds variable 6, visibility 10. Sky condition, few clouds 2,900, scattered 4,900, ceiling 6,000 broken. Temperature 282.20, the altimeter is 3004. Visual approaching new, landing departing runway 4. Notice, copy lights 4 right, 22 right, 22 left out of service. Approach lights 4 right out of service. Pilot controlled lighting out of service. Remarked has this weather information available for the Hawaiian Islands. New flight service on 122.2. Airfield advisories, cloud wind out of an ATOS equipment located northeast of midfield intersection reported unreliable. Void overflight of residential areas, Kapolei High School and Camo Industrial Park. By initial contact, you have Echo.
Kalaeloa Tower, helicopter November 904 at Whiskey Bravo with information Echo, Harbor View at 1,200, inbound for pattern work.
Helicopter 904 at Whiskey Bravo, Kalaeloa Tower, report the quarry.
And we'll report the quarry, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Interestingly, you hear the pass behind instructions they gave to the Cessna that was landing over there.
Oh, I heard 8 right.
No, it's just before we got the ATIS, they told the Cessna to pass behind the 717, and apparently somebody recently was given a pass behind instruction and passed in front of it, and has had their license suspended.
Yeah.
Don't know who, don't know where from, but
it was in the magazine?
No, it was someone at the airport was telling me. Got about 13, 14 knots of tailwind at the moment. If we had an engine failure now, where are you going to go?
Probably right there on the dirt, those plowed fields.
Yep, but you want to be going into that
direction, the wind, so turn around and hit that one.
Yeah. You just have to be a bit careful because there are a bunch of wires around here.
Right.
So
always go for the middle.
Yeah. Do you know where you pass over to wires if you have to pass over them?
Where? Oh,
yeah.
In between the posts or over the post?
Over the posts.
Over the post.
Yeah. If you're over the post and you've got a decent vertical separation, you should be well above the wires.
Okay.
That's the theory. You kind of want to know where the next post is. Looking a bit damp. Cool, so we're going to start off with a couple of normal approaches, and then probably a normal approach, a steep approach, and then we'll start doing some more autos.
Okay. Kalaeloa Tower, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo over the quarry.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, enter left downwind, runway 4 left.
Left downwind, runway 4 left, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
If you hit channel select one more time, we should get the ground frequency on standby. We can pull carb heat up, we've got visible moisture here.
Okay, carb heats up.
System 12 Foxtrot, enable start your right crosswind. Enable start right crosswind, 12 Foxtrot. System 9 circle back, extend upwind, expect your right crosswind.
Extending upwind, expect your right crosswind, nice Quebec. And tower, this will be our last landing.
System 9 circle back, roger.
Cool. You remember the scan for a normal approach?
It's attitude, trim, angle, spot.
Yep. Cool. And what are you looking? What's your angle for a normal approach?
I believe 15 degrees, ain't it?
It's about 10 degrees, but basically our reference that we're looking for is kind of the bottom of the trim strings, should be in line with the spot.
Bottom of the trim springs, okay.
Yeah, and decel mode, so we're going to have the attitude 1 to 2 inches above the horizon, aircraft in trim till we're about 100 feet above the ground, then we align with our ground track, and we're using the spot to gauge our rate of closure, basically our ground speed, how fast we're getting close to that spot.
Cessna 12 Pasha, check this down, running 48, wind 040.
How fast is that rain getting closer to us? That's the other part of rate of closure.
It's coming. Okay, lights out, tax match. Everything's looking good. Carb heat is on. Spot's looking clear. We're a little bit low, maybe.
Yep, that's okay. So we're going to go to the spot, those 1,000-foot markers, just by the tower. We can start descending.
Okay, slight descent.
Typically what I do is I start descending when I'm about to beam the spot.
Cincinnati, circle back, traffic you're approaching. Correction, traffic you're following is approaching braking.
Okay, you can keep the airspeed up here.
Cincinnati, circle back, roger.
So lower the power and you'll get a better descent rate going. So we haven't descended very much yet.
Okay, Whiskey Bravo, check wheels down, running 4 left of 0508, clear for the option.
And runway 4 left, cleared for the option, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Are the wheels down?
Skids are down.
Down and welded.
Okay, I'm gonna start.
Bolted, I suppose.
Start my turn here.
Okay, try not to come aft in the turn.
Okay.
Keep the airspeed, keep the descent. So we want to descend to about 400 feet.
Clear right.
And remember, it's carb heat as required. So actually, if we've still got visible moisture as we're slowing down, we're going to require carb heat just to stay on the whole time. Okay, wind is right down the pipe. That's good.
Yeah. We got another traffic coming on 4 right here. Hopefully he's not gonna fly into us.
Okay, well let's turn on to final.
Cincinnati, circle back, check wheels down, running 4 right, wind 0508, clear for the option.
4 right, clear for the option, just see both sides.
Cincinnati, circle back, roger.
Okay, so start slowing it down.
Okay, slowing down.
You'll lower the collective a little bit as you come aft. So you want to keep on your angle. We're getting a little bit steeper here, so just lower the collective. But then anticipate needing to raise it again. There you go. Raise it a little bit more. Just do whatever you need to do to keep us coming down on that angle.
On the angle, yeah, okay.
Keep it slowing down.
Okay, slowing it down more.
So we've got a decent headwind, which means you don't need to slow down quite so much, but you just, you do want to keep progressively slowing down. Anticipate raising the collective, and you'll probably need some left pedal, although we've got a decent amount of headwind here, so we're probably not going to lose ETL. Then let it keep coming down to a 3 to 5 foot hover, but don't let it sink too much.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. For the next one, I want you to put me right over the end of this middle part of this middle white line. Okay. Just over that end bit there. Okay. Cool. When you're ready, you can do your takeoff checks.
Okay. Lights out. Tax match. Looking good. Carb heat, I guess, coming down.
It can do, but
the visible moisture.
Yeah.
Okay. Carb heat's staying on, and we're gonna roll.
Okay. Well, wind's coming down the runway. We're clear ahead and above. Biggest thing though, I don't want you taking your hand off the collective in the hover there.
Okay. Okay, we're above 45. Okay. 50 knots.
So we are at sea level. We can pull an extra 1.5 inches if we have full carb heat applied. So we're not going to run out of power.
Okay.
So if you're below about, I would say kind of somewhere around 150, 200 feet above ground level, Don't take your hand off the
System
collector.
90 Quebec, turn left at Bravo 4, hold short of runway 4 left.
Left at Bravo 4, hold short 4 left, 90 Quebec.
Cool, when you're ready.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, make left close traffic.
Left close traffic, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
So next approach, make it a steep approach.
Okay.
Scan is going to be the same, but the reference is going to change for the angle. So now it's going to be when the spot is between the trim strings on the top of the instrument panel. Okay.
Got it.
Big thing with the steep approach, you can start your turn to downwind now.
System 12 Foxtrot, check wheels down, runway 4 right, wind 060 at 9, clear for the option.
4 right, clear for the option.
Yeah, with the steep approach, you need to fly it slower because you're at a steeper angle.
System 90 Quebec, cross runway 4
We need to keep the rate of descent under control, so we're going to need to have a lower rate of closure.
Okay.
And the cross check here is when you go below 30 knots, you want to have a rate of descent less than 300 feet per minute.
30 knots, 300 feet per minute. Got it.
Cool, let's do our downwind checks.
Okay, lights off, tax match. Things are in the green. Nobody else, spot's clear, and wind is probably still right down the runway.
Okay, we'll check it on final. Let's start descending. Keep the airspeed up. That will help you to descend.
Okay, airspeed staying up.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, check wheels down, runway 4 left, and 060 at 9, clear for the option.
Runway 4 left, cleared for the option, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
A little bit of right pedal. Extend downwind a little bit further because we need to lose some more altitude here.
Okay.
Keep the airspeed. So again, we're going to descend to about 400 feet until we get onto our angle. Or, sorry, I should say descend and maintain 400 feet until we intercept the angle.
Okay.
Obviously don't overfly the Coast Guard.
Yeah, that headwind is pretty good though.
It is. And so that's kind of helping us out because we were a little bit high when we started our 10 to base, partly because that downwind leg is pretty damn quick because of that what there is a tailwind.
Right.
So yeah, it's you kind of need to anticipate that, and then that means we can kind of keep the speed up a little bit more here.
Okay.
Okay. But it is going to be a slower rate of closure because we're doing a steep approach. It's going to feel more like a slow walking pace. You can start slowing up about now. When you intercept your angle, you can lower the power. This is looking good for a steep approach now.
Okay.
Remember, I want you to take me to the end of that white line.
You got it.
Slow it down a little bit. Anticipate raising the collector a little bit so we stay on the angle.
Okay. Lots of nice headwind.
Yeah, keep raising that collective. Don't let it get away from you.
Okay.
Okay, keep moving forwards. I want to get to the end of that white line. Cool, then we can get on the go when you've done your checks.
Okay, lights off, tax match, everything's looking good. And we're gonna roll. Got
Okay,
that.
winds down the runway. Clear ahead and above, traffic on parallel
On the right.
factor. Cool, so we've got a little bit vertical on that last one.
Okay.
Not the end of the world, but you've got to be, and the way you did it was fine because we came down slowly. What's easy to do is just to allow it to drop. You're like, okay, this is where I want to be. Okay, I'm just going to slow it down, flare, 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 and then you lose that flare effect. You've got you don't have enough power set to maintain your altitude, so you just kind of start to drop a little bit. And there's a risk there that you get into settling at very low level. Cool, we're going to go around and we're going to do a straight in auto.
Okay.
So we'll need to request that when we, either when we're on downwind or when we get our clearance for the option.
Okay.
So what's the, can you remember the entry sequence for a straight in?
Down, right, closed bump.
Yep. 3, 2, 1,
Auto,
down, right, closed bump.
Advisor ready for takeoff.
Okay, let's keep climbing. Keep 60 knots. Okay, we can make our turn. Then we're going to start going through our scans. The scan is going to be attitude, trim, airspeed, RPM, spot. So looking for aiming for 60 knots airspeed. Sorry, first of all, 60 knot attitude, aircraft in trim, airspeed 60 knots, RPM in the green, bottom of the green, that's what we're aiming for. And then looking at the spot, make sure we're actually going there. Okay, let's do our downwind checks.
Okay, lights off, tax match, stuff's at the green, spot is clear, and wind is the same. I got a C-130 on 4 right.
Okay, let's get the carb heat up.
Carb heat up.
I'll make the radio call.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's stop climbing. Tower, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo on downwind, request straight in auto.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, approved as requested, check wheels down, runway 4 left, 050 at 6, clear for the option, caution right turn, C-130 departing the parallel.
Cool left, cleared for the option, straight in auto, caution wake turbulence, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo. Cool, cool, I will count down the entry.
Okay.
When we get to 200 feet, we'll do the 200 foot check, so we want rated descent 1,500 or less, airspeed 55 to 65, RPM in the green. Any of those don't match, we're going to go around.
Okay.
Target 103, ready for takeoff, runway 4 right.
Make a right turn out to the south before exiting.
Okay, just square up a little bit.
03, ready for takeoff.
A little bit of right pedal.
Coast Guard 1703, running 4 right, wind 050 at 6, clear for takeoff, make a right turn off to the south.
Wind straight down the runway.
Yep, looking good.
System 12 Foxtrot, base turn approved. Base turn approved, 12 Foxtrot.
Okay, try not to descend here.
Okay.
Keep your eyes outside during the entry. We don't want to let the nose come up or drop, okay?
Okay.
Gonna enter 3, 2, 1.
Down, right, closed, bump. A little bit.
Cessna 12 Foxtrot, check wheels down, running 4 right, wind 050 at 8, clear for the option, caution right turbulence, C-130 departed.
Okay, let's go around.
Okay, go around.
Gentle roll on.
Okay.
Okay, raise that collective. Left pedal, left pedal. Cool, I think you actually gave yourself a bit of an engine failure there. Let's come aft a little bit, let's get the climb going. So,
how'd I do that, with the throttle, or?
Yeah, so you closed the throttle before you got the collective all the way down. So just slow it down a little bit.
Okay.
It can be, it's down, right, closed, bump.
Okay.
Might get just a little bit of turbulence from the C-130 there.
Oh yeah. Hope it doesn't flip us.
Okay, let's keep some power and I want to keep climbing.
West Lock 700 with numbers for the team.
There's that.
So, yeah, so you kind of, you lower the throttle quite quickly. Sorry, lower the collective quite quickly.
Okay.
And I think you probably closed the throttle a little bit as well. Which meant that we still had a relatively high pitch setting when the throttle closed.
Review for the quarry is the helicopter altitude indicates 700 feet.
Listen, 4 listen. Hello, Tower 95, what your form is at West Lock, not Harborview. South.
Helicopter 95, uniform.
It's not that high.
Yeah.
Blue 74, helicopter traffic is at West Lock.
Got a little higher cargo.
Yeah.
274, helicopter traffic is leaving West Lock.
Okay. They're heading up to Central Valley?
Blue.
274, they're heading to the quarry.
Okay, I am just about at the quarry, 1,300. I'll stay south of the freeway. I'll book the form.
274, roger.
Cool. So, that caused us to lose more road traffic, and we shouldn't really lose road traffic when we're entering a straight in, because we should have the throttle shouldn't be closing until we're at a relatively flat pitch anyway.
Okay.
Okay, downwind checks.
Okay, lights off, tax match, instruments in the green. Spot is clear, wind straight down the runway, RP coming on.
Departure to the north after this.
Okay.
System 125, roger, you can expect that.
System 1's got traffic no factor and ready for frequency change.
Blue 74, maintain out below 1,500 to exit South Delta, frequency change approved.
See you.
Okay. Tower 8 Whiskey Bravo, downwind, request straight in auto.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, approved as requested, check wheels down, runway 4 left, 0808, clear for the option.
Full left clear for the option, straight in auto, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo. Okay, let's keep the 800, keep the 60 knots.
Helicopter 9 and Fox 8 uniform, proceed directly to the sea hangars. Landing at the sea hangars will be at your own risk. Use caution, wind 0709 and gust 17.
Go ahead and turn here.
Yep.
Shallow tower, Cusco 1703, clear to the south.
Cusco 1703, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved for 1703.
So just remember this time we're just going to do it slower.
Yeah,
okay?
nice and calm.
Yep. Yeah, there's no rush. Make sure you get the collective all the way down before you close the throttle.
Right.
No sense giving yourself an engine failure just yet.
Okay.
Okay, we can turn final.
Turn and final.
Everything's looking good. Just get a little bit more speed up here. A little bit more airspeed.
System 12 Foxtrot, north departure approved, depart exiting. North departure approved, we report exiting, 12 Foxtrot.
Okay, we're going to enter 3, 2, 1.
Down,
right,
closed, bump.
Okay. Lower the bump just a touch.
Okay, lower in the bump.
Okay. And let's just slow the airspeed back a little bit.
Okay, slowing down just a little.
Okay, that's good. That's all I want. Okay, let's go around.
Okay, going around. Rolling on the throttle. Slow and bringing up the collective.
Cool. Do you know why I said go around there? Left pedal?
Was it the descent rate?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, raise that collective. Cool. So let's just come aft a little bit.
Okay.
Bit of left pedal. So we're still out to trim here. Look at these trim strings.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, we've got the Cessna.
Departing.
Okay, let's just bring that airspeed back. I want to climb up. So. Cool, yeah, so that was better. You still lowered the collective quicker than you need to. So
okay.
This next one, I'm gonna fly up. I want you just to follow along with me and see. It really doesn't need to be coming down that quickly. Okay. Just because the correlator, if you drop the collective really quickly, sometimes it will actually you can have the correlator closing the throttle. Let's keep it 60 knots.
Yeah.
Correlator closes it a little bit faster than the governor opens it, and then so you're kind of giving yourself a partial engine failure almost there. It just means you have to be quicker with the pedals. You need everything happens a little bit quicker.
Right. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast.
Absolutely. Okay, I think we'll probably make this the last auto, then we'll go and do a couple of quick stops, and then we'll do a max P and head back.
Sounds good to me.
Let's keep climbing up to 800. You can do your downwind checks.
Okay. Lights off, tax match, engines in the green, carb heat coming on. Started at 55.
So, what the airspeed? We're aiming for 60 knots.
60? Okay.
Yeah.
60.
Got a decent tailwind here.
Yeah, we're cruising.
Yeah. Tower, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo downwind, request straight in auto.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, cruise requested, check wheels down, runway 4 left and 040 at 7 gust 17, clear for the option.
4 left, cleared for the option, straight in auto, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo. Okay, I'll take all controls.
Okay,
you follow me along on the note, I have all controls.
Alright.
Okay, keep the airspeed right front. Left is clear. Got some decent range hours out there. Right front, left is clear. Front track in sight.
Clear to the north.
No factor.
112 Foxtrot, frequency change approved.
Okay, wind is still down the runway, spot is clear. Things looking good. Gonna enter the auto in 3, 2, 1. Down, right, close, bump. Okay, entered a little bit early here actually. Attitude's good. Trim is good. RPM's just a touch on the low side. I'm going to lower that collective just a little bit. Lower. Airspeed's now going a little bit low. Okay, airspeed and RPM a little bit low, so I'm going to go around. Rate of descent is high.
Oh yeah.
Roll on, raise the collective, and we go around. Cool. I think what we'll do is so something seems to be giving us a high rate of descent today.
You think it's the headwind or?
I don't think it's particularly the headwind. I mean, I got a little bit slow. We've been tending to kind of get a slightly lower rotor RPM, but it wasn't. I'm not convinced that's the only reason for it. Might be there's a bit of a downdraft somewhere over there.
Okay.
So let's go around. Let's do. Do you want to do one more auto, or do you want to just do a normal approach?
No, let's try the auto one more time.
Okay, cool. You can take all controls.
Okay, I have controls.
You have all controls. Okay, we can start our crosswind turn.
Okay, starting crosswind.
If the next one, if we can't go to a flare, we'll just make a normal approach and then let's get some left pedal in here. Go to a normal approach and then do some
the quick stops.
Yeah.
Good job. 6529er is 9 to the south with Echo inbound, full stop outer ring.
Coast Helicopter 6529 at Hau'oli Lā Hānau, enter right base running 4 right, expect the outer ramp.
Right base for 4 right, expecting outer ramp 6529.
Hau'oli Lā Tower, helicopter 437 Mike Yankee on the bullseye, information Echo for northeast harbor departure.
Helicopter 437 Mike Yankee, Hau'oli Lā Tower, departure from the bullseye will be at your own risk. Use caution wind 0708 +17, overfly taxiway Bravo to the north before exiting.
My own risk over the Bravo, call clear, 7 Mike Yankee listening.
Okay, lights are out, tax match, everything's in the green, spot is clear, wind straight down the runway, carb heat coming on. Hau'oli Lā Tower, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, requesting a straight in for runway 4 left. Straight in auto rotation for runway 4 left.
4 left and very well at 6 17, clear for the option.
And helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, cleared for the option. Runway 4 left.
Okay, lower the collective. Okay, I just want to get back down to 800. Okay. Enter a little bit later this time. Did you notice how the collective lowering was slower when I did it? That's kind of what we're aiming for.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. That's a decent headwind.
Yeah, it is. Seems like it gets stronger as you get higher.
Yeah. Which is not that surprising, you think you've got more friction. Okay. Good, everything's looking good. Okay, let's enter 3, 2, 1. Down, right, close, bump. Okay.
Yeah, rate of descent's out of there.
Let's just come up. Just raise the collective just a touch.
Okay.
Okay, now we're making our 200-foot checks here. Okay, let's start the flare. Gentle flare, crack the throttle. Crack the throttle, that's it. Okay, level out. Cool, level out.
Okay.
Okay. Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, request hover work North Bravo.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, exit Bravo 4, contact ground wind off.
Bravo 4 on ground, Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo. Okay.
So this is Bravo 4 over here,
yeah,
isn't it?
so left pedal, I want to point in the direction that we're going in.
There we go.
And once we're clear of the hold short line, just bring it into a hover. You can point into the wind at that point.
Okay.
And Tower Helicopter 437 Mike Yankee, clear northeast for the switch.
Helicopter 7 Mike Yankee, maintain at below 1,500 to exit class Delta, frequency change approved.
Okay, you can switch the frequency.
Okay. And call ground for North Bravo? And call a lower ground helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, Bravo 4 ready for North Bravo.
Listen there for 8 Whiskey Bravo, call ground, hover work approved, proceed north on Bravo.
Proceeding north on Bravo and hover work approved, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Is your hand comfortable like that? You're not resting it. It doesn't really matter to me how you hold your hand.
Right.
Or, sorry, how you hold the cyclic. It's just whatever's comfortable for you.
The only reason I can't really rest it all the way is the knee board's kind of in the way.
Okay.
And it kind of wiggles around.
To be honest, I hadn't noticed you wear it on your right knee. I mean, you could try wearing it on your left knee. That's where most helicopter pilots will wear it.
Okay.
So that'd be worth a try.
Yeah, I'm just so used to it on the right, I guess.
Okay, that's interesting.
But I can move it too. I never really thought about it until now.
Yeah. Yeah, it just might make things a little bit easier, that's all.
Ooh, buddy.
Cool, so I want you to bring us to a hover over the yellow cross, and then we'll do a couple of quick stops.
Okay.
Remember the process for the quick stop, so I'll count down 3, 2, 1, quick stop. Then you're going to apply aft cyclic, lower the collective, right pedal, and then as the aircraft slows down, you start to raise the collective, left pedal, and then we're kind of a walking pace. That's when you level out.
Okay.
Descend normal to steep approach. Cool. So it's going to be a normal takeoff. Let the aircraft climb to about 10 feet skid height, and you can do your pre-takeoff checks whenever you're ready.
Okay. Lights out. Tax match. Engines in the green. Carb heat as needed. Probably could come off, but
it has come off because we've raised the power, and it's got carb heat assist on this aircraft.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. So wind's kind of coming a little bit over there, but that's okay, and we're clear ahead. So let's start a takeoff.
Okay. Starting a takeoff.
Keep pointing straight down the
taxiway. Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Quick stop.
Okay. So aft, down,
Right pedal.
right pedal.
Start to raise that collective. Level out. Normal to steep descent, or normal to steep approach to a 3 to 5 foot hover. Cool, let's do another one.
Okay. Same direction, or should we just turn?
No, we'll go in the same direction.
Okay.
Do the pre-takeoff check.
Lights are out, tax match, instrumentation's in the green.
Cool, I just want you to come a little bit higher on this next one.
Okay, a little bit higher.
Not for the, so I want you to come a little bit higher on the, as you take off. So I want you to start the same height, but just let the nose rise just so we're at 10 feet or so, okay?
Okay.
Cool.
Ready to go?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna move on the roll. Gonna be a little bit higher on this takeoff. How about right there?
Okay. And 3, 2, 1, quick stop.
Right pedal. Left pedal.
Cool, and then normal to steep approach down to a 3 to 5 foot hover. So try not to just come straight down.
A little bit forward.
Cool. Let's turn around. Be aware you're going to get LTE as you
turn.
Yeah. So you're going to have tailwind. You're going to have weathercock instability.
Okay.
Tail is clear. Let's keep coming around.
Ooh, buddy.
Okay, a bit more left pedal. This is why you don't want to do things like downwind approaches. You don't want that kind of thing happening.
Swinging around like that.
Yeah. Or settling with power. That's always a good reason not to do a downwind approach. Just careful with your power here.
Okay.
So because we're downwind, we're less efficient. Just try and make your plan ahead, make smaller movements.
Ooh, buddy.
Okay. Cool. So just be ready for that. So if you've got a reasonably strong wind, when you turn, it's going to kind of try and whip you around. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do another quick stop. And I was mostly happy with that. Just want you to be a little bit slower coming aft because we ballooned up a little bit, and then we started to descend a little bit tail low. Okay.
Okay.
So we kind of came back to a height. We kind of just lost the height that we'd ballooned, but I'd rather not do that. Okay. Let's go.
Okay, lights off, tax match, everything's in the green, carb heat as needed. We're gonna go ahead and roll for this takeoff.
Okay.
And I'm gonna come up about 10 feet.
3, 2, 1, quick stop.
Okay, aft, right pedal.
Okay, I'm just going to demonstrate one. I have all controls.
You have all controls.
I have all controls. So what I want you to notice, this one, is it's going to be a little bit slower coming aft, okay?
Okay.
Warning caution lights are out, tax match, gauge is green, amps for fuel good, car P test required, we're clear ahead and above, and the wind's coming in front of us. So I'm going to start my takeoff. You can feel along on the controls.
Yep.
And, okay, so climbs up to about 10-foot skid height. 3, 2, 1, quick stop. Slower movement aft, lower collective, right pedal. Now I start to raise the collective, level out, and bring it back down. I'm still moving forwards a little bit at this point. Okay, I'm going to take us back. Okay. That is clear. So basically all I want you to do is just to slow it down a little bit, slower on the aft. The lowering the collective was about the right speed, just...
Don't be so...
yeah, you don't need to progress it quite so far aft as well. That is clear. Okay, whenever you're ready you can take all controls.
Okay, I have all controls.
You have all controls.
Okay, lights out, tax match, instrumentation's in the green, carb heat as needed. Gonna go ahead and roll.
Okay. Three, 2, 1, quick stop.
Okay, a little bit slower on the aft, ballooning up too much.
Raise. So remember, even if we balloon up, I don't want to descend back down with that tail low attitude. Let's do one more.
Okay. Down a little bit. Okay, lights off, tax match, instruments in the green. Go ahead and move forward here.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, quick stop. Gently aft. Okay, forwards, raising that collective. Cool. Come back down. Cool, let's set down. We're going to do a max P takeoff out of here. We're going to call ground for a frequency switch first. Okay, let's do a proper set down.
Okay.
So just get it stable. You still have all controls?
I still have all controls.
Okay. Okay, just let it come down. Cool. Let's lower the collective all the way down. Let's make our plan. So how are we going to get out of here? What's our max performance? Let's say, can you see that tree over there?
The low bush?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to be at 140 feet by the time we reach that bush, okay?
Okay.
How are we going to do this?
How? So we're probably going to have to...
What's our plan B, basically?
I would probably turn to the right.
Okay. And we've got a decent amount of distance, so we can always abort, do a quick stop.
Right in front of it.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
And probably think about doing a mag check and that type of thing.
Yep, absolutely. I'm not bothered about doing it, but I want you to think about it.
Okay.
And check the skids are clear.
Okay, skids are clear.
Left skid is clear. Okay, cool. So we know what we're doing. We know what's our maximum power.
It's 23.8.
Cool. So we're going to pull to about 23 inches initially. Get ourselves in trim. Start moving in the takeoff direction. All the good stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. I'm going to call it ground.
Go ahead.
Hello, ground. Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo. North end of Bravo. Request frequency change to tower for present position departure.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo. Roger. Information Foxtrot. Knock current altimeter 3003. Contact town. Ready.
Information Foxtrot tower. Contact tower. Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
All good. Information Foxtrot. Current altimeter 3003.
Hello, tower. Information Foxtrot. Now current altimeter 3003.
Hello, tower, helicopter 9048 Whiskey Bravo, north end of Bravo, request present position departure northeast. You can start getting light on the skids.
Tower, Departure from present position will be at your own risk. Use caution, wind 0709 and gust 16. Intercept the freeway to the north, report exiting.
Present position departure, own risk, and we'll report exiting helicopter 948 Whiskey Bravo. Okay, don't forget your checks, so the carb heat's still up a little bit there. Warning, caution lights, tax match, gauges green, amps and fuel are good. Clear around, and particularly we're clear above, okay? Keep going, pull to 23 inches.
Okay, 23.
Get it in trim, start moving in the direction before you stop climbing.
Okay.
Okay, keep 23, now you can pull to 24, 23.8. Okay, keep the 23.8.
Looks like about 140 feet.
Yep, so you see how much climb performance you get out of that translational lift. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's transition to a normal takeoff, or to a 60 knot attitude. And let's get ATIS queued up on there. And yeah, we'll try and push for any speed you want, because kind of push for 70 or 80 if you want.
Okay.
Just because we're a little bit on the late side. We're waiting for fuel. Okay, we'll keep the power about 22.9.
Okay.
Max continuous. Do want to keep climbing, so
had a little bit of a downdraft or something.
yeah. Just saw the shadow pass over us.
Yeah, I saw that too. 71. Oh no, it's a big one. 767 or something, or a 330.
Yeah. Come a little bit to the left, so we'll kind of aim for the end of the golf course there, and then we'll cut across.
Okay.
Oh, we kind of get to that pond over there. That's where I normally request a frequency change, and they're normally happy to give it to me.
We're at over the pond?
Yeah.
Should I go ahead and ask him? Okay.
Hau'oli Lā Hānau Tower Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo is clear out of the airspace.
Blocked.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, our airspace ends about a mile and a half more. Maintain out below 1,500 settings and fast filter. Frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Hau'oli Lā Tower, Blue 6.
Romeo Alpha closes between taxiway Romeo.
So we're not clear of the airspace there, we're requesting a frequency change.
Okay.
Gate Golf 3 closed.
I thought it was like it ended at the quarry.
Well, it's somewhere over the lock, I think.
Okay.
Caution personnel and equipment working adjacent to all runways and taxiways. Caution multiple cranes
let's not climb anymore.
Island ramp and departure and runway 4 right.
Now come right and go towards the soccer pitches.
Approach wind 8.3 out of service, use wind 20.9. Wind 24.8 out of service, use wind 35.4. Honolulu clearance wind 2.4 and 2.8 out of service, use wind 28.6. 5 and 323.05. Runway 8. Left tile SDME out of service. Rebackle control instructions. Increase first strike hazard on runways. Air Messier update for valid. More information at Honolulu Automated Flight Service Station. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Juliet. AI tips information Juliet, 2053 Zulu. Wind 050 at wind 2. Gusts wind 8. Visibility wind 0. Few clouds at 2,500. 5,000 scattered. 6,000 scattered. Temperature 30. Dew point 20. Altimeter 3002. Landing and departing runways 4 and 8.
Okay, let's switch over.
Okay.
We're going to be requesting a north 6 arrival 1 mile south of the sugar mill.
Okay.
Juliet.
HCF approach, helicopter November 948 Whiskey Bravo with information Juliet, 1 mile south of the sugar mill, requesting a north 6 arrival.
Helicopter 948 Whiskey Bravo, HCF approach, clock 1611.
Squawking 1611, 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Move 6 guide information to last patrol to do 3 or 4 hour left down 8 left. This? Kilo 1206, HCF approach, roger. Helicopter Whiskey Bravo, you're right at contract 1 mile south of the interchange. Clear down the Bravo airspace, hold it 4 down, maintain that below 1,000. See altitude, verify ATIS.
Okay, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, heading to Ford Island, below 1,000. ATIS is Juliet.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, roger. Thank you very much. And helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, say again your current altitude?
And current altitude 950 feet, 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, roger. Kilo 1206, HCF approach, you clear down the Bravo airspace, remain on the freeway north and westbound to the interchange. May have something better for you for the sequence.
Okay, clear the Bravo airspace northwest along the bridge to the interchange.
Kilo 1206, thank you very much. And Kilo 1206, can you start that descent from opposite direction traffic?
Okay, I'm descending out of 5. I can increase my descent rate. So
yeah, that would be great.
We'll maintain at least 800 here. A bit of left pedal. See how it quietens down.
Yeah.
Okay, just put that altitude. Okay, your approach helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, request frequency change to tower.
Copy, Whiskey Bravo, contact targeting.
Contact tower 8 Whiskey Bravo.
On tower.
Cool. Do you want to make the call or do you want me to do it?
Go ahead.
Honolulu Tower, helicopter 948 Whiskey Bravo, Ford Island, ready for inbound.
Helicopter Whiskey Bravo, hot tower, proceed to the prison hold.
Prison and hold, 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Man, every time it sounds just like position and hold. At least I know to expect it now.
Yeah.
Tower engineer 8. Fire 634, actually, take the whole 2 minutes wait trip, let's have it going 777 right from missile right. Alright, full line of wait and fire 634. Engineering onto the tower. Tower engineering, when able, request access onto 48 at the barrier and also to raise the cable. Engineering, that's going to be a while. Multiple rebels from my 48, expect about a 10 to 20 minute delay. Tower engineering, roger that, we'll be holding short of 48. Thank you.
Magna 5 ready for shoreline 6.
Mach 145 on the tower cross, May 4 left, May 4 at Delta, and then contact ground traffic on a 5 mile funnel. 4 at Delta, downward to ground, Mach 145. Number 68 Romeo on the tower cross, May 4 left, May 4 at Delta, then contact ground traffic on a 5 mile funnel.
Okay, cross 4 left, 4 right at Delta, following caravan, 68 Romeo.
Looks like one of the ladder trucks for the fire department is broken down.
Yeah.
At the end, clear to cross 4 left, go to ground, United 1175. Flight 246 on the tower cross, May 8 left at Romeo Bravo, taxi, Romeo 8 right.
Okay, cross 8 left at Romeo Bravo to 8 right, on line 246.
Magnum 5.
What's your flight?
Stop around via Apollo, make clear for Romeo.
We're clear about Magna 5.
34 traffic, overflew runway more than 2 minutes ago, Heavy Boeing 777, cost of turbos from A right, clear for takeoff, total A. Total A right, clear for takeoff, Empire 634.
Landing clearance, Delta 693 Heavy, please.
693 Heavy, runway 4 right, clear to land.
4 right, clear to land, 693 Heavy.
Hawaiian 36 Heavy, on tower cross from 8 left at Romeo Bravo, taxi from 8 right.
Cross 8 left, Romeo Bravo, line 36 Heavy.
Two on the tower, you on? 2 on the tower, right, reduce your final approach speed and cost with 3% from the Heavy Boeing 767 runway 4 right, clear to land. Magnum 7, hard tower departure from the south bound, be a pause and rest, make clear of all runway.
All runways, Magnum 7 on.
We'll do a turn to the right.
Look up there, Whiskey Bravo on the tower cross from 8 left towards the tower and hold.
A left of the tower and hold, A Whiskey Bravo.
Magnum 5, counter departure.
Magnum 5.
Empire 634, thanks for the good roll, counter departure.
Okay, thank you for getting us out. We're over to departure, Empire 634.
Line 246 from 8 right, line up and wait.
8 right, line up and wait, line 246.
Yeah, I'll take the controls here and just demo a OG hover if they can make us wait.
You got it?
Yeah, I have all controls.
You have them.
So kind of lowering my power as I...
Flare back.
Yeah, but then kind of being ready to raise that power again pretty early. But don't want to develop a rate of descent. Gonna keep myself in trim.
Magnum 7, counter departure.
Departure, Magnum 7.
693 Heavy, good roll to the end, please. Good roll to the end, 10 left, and then cross my 4 left. Traffic on a 2-mile final is at flight US 22 with minimal fuel.
Roger, we're rolling, and we'll cross 4 left.
Oh, yeah, look out to the right.
Thank you.
What's out to the right?
2 F-22s on final.
Yeah.
2 on tower, proceed to prison hold.
I didn't realize that 4 left was closed.
Yeah.
I guess I gotta listen to that long ATIS a little better.
Yeah.
But this is pretty handy, being able to do this.
Yeah, so as a private student, certainly as a solo student, you don't want to do this.
Right. You just want to keep orbiting.
Yeah, keep orbiting. But because it's pretty tight here, I'd prefer to do. So if I was over the prison, I'd be doing orbits.
Yeah.
Just because there's you've got to be concentrating pretty hard on this.
Yeah, don't let the BSI go down too much. And
yeah.
4 right. Line 25 Heavy on the tower, 10.
But it's kind of cool to see as well.
7 runway 4 right, clear to land. 4 right, 125.
they still got like 30 knots on the...
left.
Yeah.
639 on the tower, 1050.
And we're not stationed right here.
7 runway 8 left short and clear to land.
8 left short, clear land, Empire 639.
Almost looks like we are, though.
Yeah.
Never seen that before. That's beautiful. Not from this angle, anyway.
No. It's definitely one of the more unique things you can do in a helicopter. I think there's another
one more. Yeah.
There's another 22 on coming on.
246 from A right, clear for takeoff.
I think there's another aircraft being cleared for
4 right.
Yeah. She's just going to come forwards a little bit here.
Yeah. Whiskey Bravo across the forest, west of Foxtrot, and south ramp, be a palace on risk.
Forwards, say left of Foxtrot, south ramp on risk, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Helicopter Whiskey Bravo across the forest, at your discretion now, land south ramp, be a palace on risk.
So cross forwards at my discretion, south ramp on risk, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
22 cross my 4 left, and then contact ground.
Right, front. Left is clear. Okay, car peak can come up.
2-8 cross the
Warning caution lights, out, match, gauge is green, amps fuel, good. So I've got an aircraft taxiing, got an aircraft spinning up.
Right, line up and wait.
I don't want to be aware of those.
Yeah, you said west of Foxtrot.
Okay. South of Foxtrot is what they normally say, which is why I questioned it, because it's like, well, what do you want me to do?
And then he was just like, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Clear 06, start naming golf course, left downwind to runway 8 left, following an ATR crossing the channel right now, adjusting my speed to follow.
I've yet to hear a controller who would rather you just did what you thought they wanted you to do than to ask a question.
Well, you do what you want to do, you probably will meet that controller.
Yeah. Okay, we've got an aircraft coming out.
Yep, HFD.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to slow things down a little bit now.
Service to heavy bus 330 on a 4 mile spawner, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Oh man, that was close.
246 on the departure. 246 on the departure. Air 1 on the tower departure from the south ramp via Apollo from Rinse, may clear well runway. Air 1 will go.
A little bit of bump from them.
Yeah. Okay.
639 to the left side, November, and then Golf, Notably, traffic on the mile funnel. November, Golf, Park, and Empire 639. Suspect Delta 1206, long line. 1206, long line, approved. Maybe 1206.
Okay, tail is clear. I can translate across.
4-1, traffic. Midfield caravan. Hawaiian 36 cost, service your company, heavy west 330, overflow the runway 8 right, so take off.
Not my best, I'm just going to bring it back a little bit.
Got it.
West Tower, Blue 65, turns speed at 4, North 6 arrival, top ramp.
Blue 65, PCU, Concourse 65.
181, good right left. Good left to that, 181.
Cool, finally.
That's a lot closer. Yeah. Okay, 70 to 75%. Frictions can come on.
Okay. When you're ready, you can take all controls.
I have all controls.
You have all controls.
I'm going to go ahead and make this quiet, if that's okay.
Sounds good to me.
Off.
Then I just check carb heats down, and then landing light and nav lights off. Cool. So are the autos kind of making sense? You just there's no need to rush them.
Yeah. I have to slow down the cadence in my head.
Yeah. It just makes your life easier because your rotor RPM doesn't vary so much. You don't want to be giving yourself engine failures. There's no need. I'll be giving those to you plenty of times. So for the moment, we just want to concentrate on the procedure and the 200-foot checks. So if the 200-foot checks don't get bashed, we just go around.
Okay. Yeah, the go-arounds don't seem that bad or anything.
No, yeah.
Just normal, you just bring the power back in and go.
Yeah, one thing to kind of be looking for is to make sure that you're bringing the power back in and not just joining the needles. One thing which I see quite frequently is people they'll crack the throttle, they'll join the needles and leave it.
And it'll still be low or something. Yeah.
So they're not starting to climb. So generally, when you make a go-around decision, you want to start climbing. So I think we rolled down on the 1, so we can close the throttle and disengage the clutch. Okay, when we get to the 7, we can pull mixture.
Okay, mixture's coming off. Yeah, I'm so used to sitting in the left seat with my right hand free to be able to write stuff down.
Yeah, back at Bristow they had us writing stuff down. We'd write it down with our, we'd fly with our left hand. That's not really, well, I tried that once with one of the instructors back in Kona. He really didn't like that very much. It's definitely easier in a 300 though, because you've got the cyclic is going to be trimmed to where it needs to be, and it wants to stay there. Whereas 22 will kind of like, oh, I don't know where I want to be. That was definitely cool seeing those F-22s landing from that angle.
They're beautiful.
Cool. And then alternator battery.